Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Astro and my job for you today is to be bad at video games. Today I'm playing Smite again, and unfortunately this is a post-commentary. The one I recorded, in quotes, during the match turns out to have been into thin air. My cats appreciate it, I assure you it was perfect, but unfortunately it all vanished. Due to me not pressing record on Audacity. Let's move on, shall we? I'm playing Anubis today. It's a hero I'm not very familiar with. And I'm playing Arena mode, which is a much faster paced, much more hectic, much more chaotic mode than the standard Conquest mode, which is what I showed you yesterday. The reason I wanted to show you this one is, first of all, it's a faster match in general, so it's a smaller video. And it's also cool because I was talking to friends of mine and they all said like, I'm not really into MOBA games and laning and what the hell is that, like I'm not into that style of game and so on. And I just wanted to let people know that yeah, there are other modes, and the other modes are much more taken from like first person shooters, and they have nothing to do, well, like almost nothing to do with MOBAs at all. This team is weird. This team is almost entirely just squishy casters and damage dealers, just no tanks at all. So we'll see how it goes. Anubis and Ra are magic damage. Loki and Kali, I believe, are physical damage, and Cupid is physical damage as well, though he has a bit of support in the form of just some like healing hearts and stuff like that. Also, just the power of cuteness. The other team is mostly damage dealers as well, except for Emir. So, the game starts. I also don't have auto-leveling on, so I'm having to choose my own skills and choose my own items myself. So don't expect, like, greatness at all. I chose 1 point in each skill to start, just to have a bit of versatility, though none of my skills will hit very hard. And I started with boots, which seems to be like the standard way that people start these games. So this is Arena, like it's just this huge open ground. There's still some creeps with buffs on the sides and so on, but like creeps come out of these portals you can see in their fortress back there, and they will meet in the middle and fight. We started 500 points, and we have to go all the way down to 0 to win. Killing a dude, I think, is 5 points. Killing a creep is 1. And if you make your creeps go through the other guy's portal, that's an extra point. So it still revolves a bit around like these creeps that are running around, but it's mostly just a huge melee in the middle and just everybody fighting all the time, which is what's happening now. Anubis seems to be like, at least the way I play it, which is badly, not that powerful at the beginning. Like he grows really fast if they let him, yeah, like he channels his skills, like the important ones, which is the first one and the ultimate, and that's also a bit tricky to manage. The last thing just making it difficult for myself is that, ooh, that was my ult right there. Is that I've changed the key bindings around. I complained yesterday that 1, 2, 3, 4 was kind of unintuitive because you had to stop moving to actually use them. And this way, this is left shift, Q, E, and space for the ultimate. So I can keep moving and still. Wow, there's a lot of lag. Yeah, I can keep moving and still hit all my spells. Yeah, that was a stupid death. That really shouldn't have happened, but I let myself get trapped and just... Yeah, I have this problem just chasing when I really shouldn't. But we're holding out. I mean, we're 6-2. I have 5 assists, which is kind of weird. Like, I threw a couple of spells, but apparently they hit at just the right time, that they counted as assists. And here's when I just deviate from the usual script. I start going through this magical power items, and I started with Obsidian Shard, which I hear is good. Like, I see it a lot in magic heroes when I play against them in games. Trying to save Ra here. don't do much to actually save him, but he escapes anyway. I try to stun Kali in tower range, but she hit her ult, and her ult, she's immune to like crowd control abilities. Yeah, here it's kind of the thing, like we stop to kill creeps because these still count. Like you're still actually doing stuff to win the match when you just stop and kill creeps, as long as you're not damaging the team fight. This is my ult again. It's a channel. It's just a laser in front of me that just does a lot of damage, and I can keep aiming it. And I got a lot more assists out of that, which is always good. Grasping Hand slows people down. That's the big circle of hands that I made there in the floor. It slows people, and it does a shitload of damage as well. And my last skill... so Q is a stun. And my first skill, so left shift, is just another a channeled breath type of attack in a cone in front of me. Also hits like a truck. That was one of Cupid's hearts. If he eats it, he gets life. If you eat it, you get life, and he gets mana. So it's a pretty interesting skill. Just like a support skill in a very, very big range damage hero. Ooh, no. I think I managed to escape? No. I can't really, can I? Yeah, no. I managed the stun, but Kali comes from behind, and that's pretty much game for me. The rest of the team is kind of rocking face as well, though, so we're winning 413 to 362 at this moment, which is pretty good. As I finish my Obsidian Shard, and I go to, I believe it's Voidstone next? Yeah. Voidstone is just another magical protection debuff, so that in addition to my magical power, I also hit harder on people who build some defense. Yeah, so one of the reasons also that I wanted to play this today is just I saw Django Unchained today, and that movie's really good, and it got me like really pumped, and I couldn't go to bed. So it's 1 o'clock now, so I really shouldn't be doing this, but that movie just got me into the mood of just shooting some people in the face with lasers. So I am. Wonder if something happens here. There's like a lot of dudes with low life. Yeah. Oh, so close, so close. And then instead of just going away, I just chase like an asshole, and I get killed. This is one of my problems. I just get like tunnel vision. It's just like, ooh, kill that dude, and his 4 friends just fuck me over royally. Extra power to the Voidstone. And yeah, I maxed Grasping Hand, so E. Purely because it's good for creep control, and it helps in these kinds of team fights where just everybody's messing around. I'm just on the side, just shooting in. Which is kind of Anubis' role, really. He's really squishy. Especially if you build him like I am, just straight up magical power, no tank at all. And, but like, and he channels, so it's kind of dangerous to play him, but if your enemies don't see him or just get too involved in the melee, then he can really do some damage with his channeled spells. So, okay, I leveled my ult there. I'm level 13 right now, which is decent enough. I'm keeping pace with the team, except for Cupid, which is a bit lower. And that was a bit of a waste, though, but I managed to kill some creeps, which is, again, points. And yeah, at this stage, it's really just fighting and fighting and fighting. And some teams just start to ignore their creeps, and that can lead to problems, but it's mostly about who can fight better at this point. And we seem to be doing the job. Bakasura is chasing me, but nothing happens out of there. Ra just comes in with the giant laser to save my ass. So there, I don't know the role of tanks here. I mean, Emir is good because he's crowd control, but someone like Guan Yu, for example, which I usually build tanky, it's kind of weird in this game because, yeah, I feel like I'm a bit too ineffectual. But oh, again, someone escapes my ult with like 10 life. That's starting to become a theme in this match. Yeah. But we just keep chasing them back to base, man, which is like a huge bonus because it lets our creeps go through the portal. It lets us kill their creeps just at ease. Oh, that's a nice kill on Loki, which doesn't come to me because the world is unfair and cruel. I'm kind of low life though, so I should be going back maybe, but there's people fighting. I just can't help myself. Ra really has no business being in the fight though. Jesus Christ. Ooh. I dodged that wall of ice there by the simple expedient of not being anywhere near where he aimed it for some reason, but I'll take it. And now that the Void Stone is done, I go to Gem of Isolation, which is again like magical power and stuff, and at the end will do, I believe, a slow debuff on abilities, something like that. Yeah, like it really took me some time to get Anubis right. Like I spent a couple of games just running head on into the fight because I needed to just breathe on some dudes, but that's really not the way to play him because he's really squishy. Whereas this style of thing where you just hang around the sides and you wait for something to happen and then you just laser a girl in the back is much more his playstyle, I think. And wow, like my whole team is rocking face at this point, so I can't really... I'm not carrying this match by a long shot, like other people are doing much better than I am. You'll see by the end of the match what I mean, spoiler alert. But I'm holding my own and I'm performing as expected, I feel. So I'm kind of happy about this match, to be honest. And yeah, see, like my team is just, yeah, fuck those small dudes, let's hit the big guys. And potentially we could have, like, if we didn't kill them and if they went into the portal, that could be like a 20-point swing. Which, at this point, is a bit too little too late, because we're still almost at 300 and they're at 150, so that's a huge difference. But in a closer match, that can make a difference between winning and losing, so... I really want to hit that Agnite, but I can't, and he goes away. And, yeah. Freya just ate a bit of hand to the leg, but she ran away in time before it did anything meaningful. I really like Anubis, I gotta say. Like, okay, here's some stun, here's some damage, and I get the kill with a laser. Wow, this kill was satisfying. Just dumping on a guy. I think, like, yeah, it's close to endgame. Like, Anubis is level 18 already, and the guy was probably under-leveled anyway. So I can't really, like, just preen around the house saying I'm the best Anubis player in the world. But it's satisfying enough when you just manage to just focus a guy down by yourself and just completely destroy him. So, I completed my Gem of Isolation, so my attacks slow people now, which is a nice extra bonus. And I think I go for a lifesteal next. I'm not sure. I'll see what happens. But yeah, like I think the biggest difficulty of Anubis is to hit the E in an area that will actually mean anything for the fight. Like against creeps, that's easy. You just E where they are fighting, and you're gonna get some last hits, and you're gonna have some damage. But you really need to play well to convince heroes to stay under your spell for long enough. which these guys actually do sometimes, which means they're my new best friends. Accommodating. That's always nice in an opponent. Here's Bakasura again. That, at this point, there's just no chance against me. So... oh, do I manage to escape here? I'm not even... no, I don't. That would require me actually being good, except instead of just being higher than them and, yeah, point and clicking in their direction. Pythagorem's piece. So I believe this is the lifesteal item, which is always handy to have. Especially if you're a channel guy that does damage. That can really save your ass. You got a kill there, even though I was like getting a heart, so I don't really understand that, but I'll take it. And yeah, we're so relaxed right now. We just corner the tank down and focus him down. It's just a massacre at this point. It's almost sad. It would be sad if it didn't happen the other way a bit too often for my taste, so I'll just gloat for a bit if you guys don't mind. So, yeah, this though, there's just no reason for this. Why am I even there? Why am I even there? Again, it's the kind of thing that, like, close matches, that would be game. Because I'm an asshole. Luckily, we're so over-leveled at this point that I do manage to escape anyway. Back to base again. At this point, it's really just to buy whatever I can and heal up a bit. And I complete Pythagorem's piece. Is that my last item? I don't remember. Anyway, I mean, this is probably a dangerous build to run. Like, there's really no tank at all. Right up until the end, it's just damage, 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 damage. But that's enough because that's game. It wasn't a close game by any means. I mean, oh, I want to talk about this. So, like, favor is the in-game currency that you get, and you get 500 of it every time you level. So max level is 30. I don't believe there's any other differences between levels. There is just giving you some extra currency for leveling up. As you see there, like 28 assists, 6 kills, 4 deaths. That's not great for Anubis. Normally I can get a lot more kills than that. But low-key, this game was just insane. Like 34 kills out of the 50 in our entire team. That's just silly. I mean, I need to play low-key once because I need to figure out what the hell's wrong with that thing. Because that shouldn't be possible. I mean, if we were all playing badly, that could make sense. But I mean, I thought we were okay. We stayed in teams. We assisted a lot, so that means we stick together. Yeah, as you can see there, I have 7,000 favor right now. But I have no idea what that means in terms of buying heroes or whatever, because I'm going into the stats page just to try to figure out how many games it took me to get those 7,000 favor. But spoiler alert, I don't manage. I have 17 total wins, but I can't find anywhere where it tells me how many matches total I played. I would have to like count all the gods and all that stuff, and I didn't have the patience to do it, and certainly not on video. So the thing is, the next thing I'm going to try is just going into the store and trying to figure out what 7,000 favor actually buys you. Turns out that because I got a deal that was around until a couple of days ago, actually, I think, or at least I can't find it anymore in the store inside the game, as I'm checking out now. Like, it's not here anymore. But there was a deal that gave you like all the gods that are going to come out until release, which is 30, for 30 bucks. So that was a huge deal, and I took it because I really like this game. At this moment, yeah, this is about the exchange rate you can expect, like 40 euros or probably $40 is the same thing, for 3,500 gems, which is the real money currency. But I have no idea what that actually buys you. I know, like, skins-wise, I can still check. But in terms of buying the gods themselves, I have no idea anymore because there's no god I don't own at this point. For skins, yeah, stop trying, dude. It's not gonna come back. For skins, I think it's like 200 gems for the like recolor skins, where there's no actual assets, just different colors on the units, and 400 for the skins that actually show like different equipment and so on. I don't own any of them yet. I probably will because I'm an asshole that way. But as you can see, I mean, this is new in this game, I think. Not even League of Legends lets you do that. You can actually buy some skins, at least, with favor points, so with the in-game currency. So they let you buy the heroes with in-game currency, and they even let you buy some customization with in-game currency as well. Not the fancy ones. The fancy ones you need to pay for, I assume, because some animator actually had to create the items and animate them and so on. But if it's just a recoloring, mostly you can buy with favor. But yeah, like I have no idea how much favor a god actually costs. So I can't tell you that. Anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for me for now. Please leave comments and likes and whatever else YouTube allows you to below this video. I really do appreciate some feedback, like what should I do? Should I change anything about the way I do these things? Should I just stop if it's just totally uninteresting, or at least get someone who's actually interesting on the mic? Or yeah, whatever you feel like I should know. So yeah, I'll see you around, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.